Hello and welcome to Die Rolling. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm playing Mission 8 of Zombicide Invader Black Ops. Bad Seed, I think it is. Operation Bad Seed? Yes, it is Operation Bad Seed because the manual's right there and that's what it says. We're back again. It's a lovely day here, so I will see if I can beat another game of Zombicide Invader. Wish me luck. Operation Bad Seed. After several days of radio silence, we finally picked up a distress call from a group of PKL-7 survivors and managed to establish contact. It seems they have become a priority target for the Xenos, which are now besieging the outpost. They told us they brought up explosives from the mines below the facility. We could put these things to good use. To do so, we must set explosive devices on the Xenos' route and divert them from the shelter long enough for these people to reinforce their defenses. So, we're back with Black Squad, and this is another mission from the, obviously, Zombicide Invader Black Ops, and that's why you're watching this. So, here's what the board currently looks like. We've got 4 prototype weapons, which we can just pick up, which is pretty nice, and over here we've got a ton of explosives. Now, we need to be placing these over here. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place some tokens on this area here so we know exactly which areas I'm supposed to be, actually putting these explosives on. So these aren't noise tokens for the purposes of this. They are just, the explosives bits. Now, interestingly, there's only 5 zones that actually need explosives, but I have 6 explosives. So, I don't know, perhaps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just one big zone, so maybe I have to put 2 there. So let's say I have to put 2 in that zone there. We'll go for that. Now, you'll notice there's a white and a blue spawn point. They will open as soon as one of our guys goes through one of these airlock areas. Now, it's up to me which one of these turns into a spawn, so I'll probably choose that one over there. We'll see. Now, if I don't use the other airlock, then I don't have to put another spawn down. So I'm probably going to do one of these as a spawn zone, or maybe I'll just go in. Who knows? We'll see how I feel. So we've got our bot controls there. Now, I'm not sure if I've been doing this previously, but when you pick these up, they are worth 5 experience points. So I must remember that. I've got my crawly bot there and my sentry gun over there, my meteor sentry gun that can shoot through stuff. Although it's not very good up there because it's only going to be able to take anything out that's outside. It can't penetrate external walls. I think we're about ready to begin. Okay, so we're going to start off with Gene, the leader. So Gene is going to move in there for 1 action. He's going to move in here for his 2nd action. He's going to pick up one of these for a 3rd action. So he's now got 5 experience points and a 1 explosive. And he's going to give, let's give Andre a free action. And Andre's free action, he's going to pick up the crawly bots stuff. So he's now got 5 experience points. We'll go for Andre next, so he's going to move 1. And we're going to bring the crawly bot with him as we go. He's going to move in there for 2. Actually, no, we're going to leave that there because he can shoot stuff that comes out. So he's gone 1, 2, and then he's going to pick up this, which actually gets him straight into yellow. So he has an additional action, and his additional action is going to be to move back this way. We're going to get Fiona to move next. She's got the 0G run ability, so she can actually move 2 spaces for 1 action. She's moved there for a 2nd action. She's picking up one of these for her 3rd action. She's on 5 XP. We're going to get Maria to go 1, 2, 3. She's over there. We're going to get Solomon to move 1, 2, 3. He's over there. And we're going to get Kyle to go 1, 2. And he's picking up this explosive. So he's also got 5 experience points. So we're doing okay so far. We obviously haven't spawned anything yet. So this is where we're going to find all the fun. So starting at the top there, we're going to see what we spawn. And the first thing we spawn is we mold spawn 1 worker. Now we don't actually have any, we don't actually have any spawn mold zones. Of course we do, because this is Black Ops. And we have our pod zones, which are counted as spawn points. So we're actually going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workers on the board from the off. I was thinking, oh, that's a quite nice card to get to begin with. But I was wrong, as I probably will be at various points during this video. Okay, so there's our 6 workers. And now we're going to spawn our next thing. Our next thing is 2 hunters. Hunters we're not fans of, but you know, they are what they are. Oh, sorry. I should have been looking at yellow, but it's still 2 hunters. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to start with... Let's start with Fiona. So Fiona's up here. She's going to take one of these. Oh, no, she's already got one. Fiona's going to run. So she's going to do her 1, 2. That's one action. Second action's moving there. And then she's going to... Well, do you know what? I was going to say she's going to shoot these guys, but they're currently out in 0G. So she can't do that. Because it's not 0G, sorry, there's no atmosphere here, so her weapon requires, it's a bullet, so we can't actually use these outdoors. So that's actually pretty crappy. So where was she? She was up there, so we went 1, 2, 1. We're actually going to go the other way, so we're going to move her 1, 2, 3. So she's actually going to end up there. We're going to get Andre to activate next. And I'm going to move him 1, 2, 3. He's going to go there. And then for an action, he's actually going to activate the Crawley bot. It's going to shoot 4 dice. We need 4 or more. So we got 2 4s there, which takes out these 2 hunters, giving him 2 experience points in the process. Okay, Solomon's going to activate next. He's going to take one of these. So he's also got an explosive, which gives him 5 experience points. Then he's going to move 1. Actually, do you know what? We're going to come back this way. 1, 2. Are we though? Are we really? Yes, we're all going to come through this way. It just feels safer this way. Even though Andres ran all the way up there. Okay, so we're going to get Maria to activate next. She's going to grab this, gets her 5 experience points. She's going to move there. We're going to get Gene to activate. He's going to go 1, 2. He's then going to move into this zone. And then he's going to give Andre a free move action. So Andre is going to move back here. Gene next. So Gene is going to go 1, 2, and he's going to stand there as well. Now I put them there because they're going to be able to use this... Oh, do you know what? We're going to go there and we're just going to pick this up, actually. So he's going to get another 5 experience points. So he's in yellow. And then Carl is going to spend another action to move back here. Right, I think that's everyone done. So let's see what we spawn. So, no, we move first. Right, so the airlocks don't actually count as blocking line of sight, I believe. So they're just going to move. That's the noisiest zone on the board. So they're all going to move towards that. Okay, let's do our spawning. So at the very top, all workers get an extra activation. And then down the bottom there, we get 4 tanks appear. Now that's not too bad because we do have the ability to kill these tanks with the Crawley bot at the moment. Because the Crawley bot does 2 damage for each hit. It's a pretty cool weapon there. So we're going to start with, do you know what? Actually, we don't even need to use that. We've got the sentry gun, which can just take out everybody in this space. So we're going to get Gene to use that. He's going to take out all 4 of these guys, giving himself 4 experience points. That was his first action. His second action, he's going to move in here. His third action, he's going to move into over here. And as soon as we go through there, we have to set one of these. And I'm going to have that as a new spawn point. And then he's got one more action left. So we're going to get him to pick up the... Do we get him to pick that up? Yeah, we'll pick this up. Why not? So he's found a prototype heavy shotgun. No good until we get an energy cell. So he can give somebody a free action. He's going to give Andre a free action to move. Okay, so we're going to get Fiona to go next. So she's going to go there for one action, in there for another action, and we're going to get her to close this door for a third action. Well, that's a free action. She has one action spare and she's not going to do anything with it. So we're going to now get... Kyle is on... He's got an extra action. So part of me feels like I should just leave him where he is. But then let's not. Let's stick together. So we're going to move into there. We're going to get Solomon to activate. He's going to move into this space here. We're going to get Maria to move into here. And then Andre is going to move into there. Now, you notice I've not done any searching because I honestly don't feel like I need to. Their weapons are pretty good as they are. So we just got to hope that I've not completely messed this up. So these guys move into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these guys are going to come out there as well. Okay, so spawning, and we're going to start with the very top up here. Go there, and then finally up there. So... at the top, we get 4 hunters. Hunters are pretty cool. They're very good at catching up to you, and they can really mess up your entire game. So they're there, down here. We've got 4 tanks. The tanks are back. And holding on to each other for dear life. And then over in the end there, we find a Juggernaut Abomination. Now, to remind you guys, Juggernauts can only be killed by the Hellfire canisters, or you can blow them up in one of these pod rooms, or you can also use that really cool Meteor gun. So at the moment, it's not a great place for him to be. Okay, so who are we going to activate first? Might as well activate Andre. So Andre is going to open this door for free. He's going to shoot into this zone with his Crawley Sentry Bot. There's 4 dice, 4 or more to do damage. So he got 1 damage there, so he kills that guy. He's going to shoot again for his second action. And he got a 5 and a 4, so it kills off the last 2 of those guys. So it's his second action. He's going to move in here for his third action, and there for his fourth action. And of course, he's bringing Mr. Crawley with him. Okay, Fiona's going to activate next, so she's going to move there for 1. She's going to move into there for her second action, and she's going to move into there for her third action. Carl next, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maria is going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to get Solomon to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to get Gene to activate, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3 into there. He's going to go into there for 4. Then he's going to give Andre a free action to move into here. Gets all our guys down there. So let's see where these guys are going to head. Well, we know where they're going to head. They're all going to head as close to indoors as possible. So they've moved there. These guys are moving down. This guy here, our hunters are zooming in over here, trying to get to those delicious survivors. Now, we don't want any abomination activations now. So we're starting from the very top there. And we get 4 workers appear on the outside of the facility, drawn by the noise, perhaps. Well, I did say this particular part was being besieged, so they're all coming in to assist with the assault. And down here we mold spawn 1 hunter. This is a bad thing for us to draw. So we're gonna have 6 hunters on the board. Let's just spawn these guys up here. So we've got 1 guy just appeared there, 1 guy in the same room as these guys. Now, if we get an extra activation for hunters, we're gonna have a bit of a problem. Hunters are probably one of the worst things to have spawned in these places, if I'm honest. So they've spawned, and then for our very end spawn point up there, let's see what we find. And we get a spoiler abomination. Oof, that sucks. So we get our first mold out on the board, our first proper mold. Luckily, we don't have any objective tokens on there, because if we did, we would have failed the game then, because we would have had to destroy it. So all of the abominations get activated again. So he's in the same room as these guys, and the spoiler abomination appears up there. This kind of messes us up a lot, but not really. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. So we're gonna have to see if we can actually get our guys off the space with that abomination and then blow it to hell. So because there are 2 Xenos on here, it's gonna cost us 3 actions to move off of this space. So we're gonna move Fiona this away, and that is in her entire turn. Jean is gonna activate next, and he's gonna spend 3 actions to move back this way. And then he's going to give Andre a free activation, and that's going to be to shoot with the Crawley bot. So we're going to shoot into this zone. We just need a 1 hit, concentrate fire on those pods. Yeah, we got 1 hit, so he blows up these guys. He's now in orange zone, so he's now got the shove ability, which means he can actually push enemies off of the space that he's on. And we have to show an active mold on that place there. Gene, for his last action, he's going to move into this zone here, and he's going to close. Well, actually, can he close the door because there's mold there? I'm not sure he can, but he's just going to stay there. Okay, we're going to get Andre to activate now, so he is going to move into this zone. He's then going to shove this hunter over here. Then he's going to target this zone. And he got 1, 6, and a 5. So I could shoot these guys, or I could shoot the mold. I'm going to shoot these guys. Actually, no, the mold. The mold at him, because it'll stop mold spawning. So another 2 experience points for him. So he moved. He shoved. He shot. He's got 1 action left. He's going to get the Crawley bot to move into there on its own. That could be a bad idea. But we'll see, I guess. Okay, Kyle's down there. Kyle is going to be the first person to plant his explosive. So he's planted an explosive on there for 1 action. Now, Kyle has also got the sentry gun controls. So he's going to blast these guys for his 2nd action. And then he's going to blast these guys for his 3rd action. And he's not quite in orange at this point. He has 1 action left, so he's going to shoot at this guy here. Now he's using his Blackbird SMG here. So it's 3 dice, we need 5 or more. And we got a 6, so he takes out this hunter. So he actually is now in orange. So we can give him a +1 dice roll to range or remote control sentry gun. He's already got the sentry gun, so we're going to give him a +1 dice roll to ranged combat. Excellent. So far we've activated Fiona, we've activated Jean, we've activated Andre, we've activated Kyle. So we're going to activate Solomon next. Solomon is going to plant his explosive. And then he's going to search in this zone here, which could be a very bad idea. But now he finds a canister. And then he's going to move onto this space here. Next, we're going to get Maria to activate. She's going to place her explosives down. She's going to search. She finds an energy cell. So she's going to move into there for her last action. Because she can obviously give that to Gene, and it will hopefully power up his weapon to give us a bit more firepower option. Okay, so that's the end of my survivor's turn. So we're obviously going to get the Abomination is going to move into this zone here. So we have an active mold zone there. Our Hunter is going to move straight into this zone. If they get to attack, we're in a bit of trouble there. Our worker goes down there, that worker there. This guy moves into the same space as our crawly bot. If this activates again, it will destroy the crawly bot. So we're hoping that doesn't happen. Then up the top, just off the camera there, these guys rush in and we have a worker coming in over there. So let's see what our spawn this round will bring us. So at the very top there, we're going to mold spawn 6 workers. We're now in orange. Okay, and then down here, we've got 6 tanks. And then finally, at the very end there, we find 6 hunters. Which, unfortunately, we just have enough. Oh, otherwise that spoiler abomination would have activated one more time. So that's all of our hunters out on the board. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Maria's going to activate first. She's going to attack this guy here. She's using her shot glove. She needs 4 or more. She's got a 6, so yeah, she takes out that guy, gets an experience point. She's going to trade with Gene, giving him his prototype heavy shotgun. Has now got a charge on it. And then she is going to, I guess we're going to get her to move back 1. Gene's turn, so Gene is going to shoot into this zone here. Concentrated fire with his prototype shotgun. He needs 2 successes to do enough damage to kill the spoiler abomination. Got a 4 and a 3, which isn't quite enough, so he misses on his first attack. Misses on his second attack. Misses on his third attack. Does it on his last attack. Oh, that was a shame. Okay, so we're going to get... Fiona's still got explosives. Andre and Gene also have explosives. It's because this one needs one as well. Okay. Okay, so Andre's going to move into this zone here. He's going to shove that guy out. Then he's going to move back 1, and then he's going to attack this zone with the crawly bot. And misses on every single one of those because he needs a 4. So Fiona's going to move into here. She's going to take the remote control off of him. And she is going to then, for her third action, she's going to attack into that zone. And she got 2 hits, so I believe targeting priority, she will only take out the workers. Yeah. So the workers are gone. That means our crawly bot is very likely it's going to get killed. Unless we can get Kyle to save the day. So Kyle's going to go 1, 2, he's going to swap over. He's going to get that sentry, that's the crawly bot's controls. He's then going to shoot into that zone. And yeah, he's done it. So that hunter is no more. Or he should have an additional dice because he gets an additional because of ranged. Well, Solomon's not really doing anything, so he's going to move 1, 2, and he's going to take the meteorite cannon off of Kyle. I believe that's everyone. Hopefully I've not left out Maria. No, because she traded some stuff, I think. Yes. Okay, so I might have missed that one, but we shall see. So we activate all of our tanks, all of our workers up there. These guys are now in the same space as the crawly bot. these guys will split. And now let's see how our spawning goes. So at the very top up here, we have a spoiler abomination. We get 6 hunters spawn. Now we know we only have 2 left there. So when this happens, the abomination gets to activate one more time. So this abomination has moved forward one. Then over here, we get 6 tanks up here. That's a bad place for them. Oh no, we did have 2 more hunters left. We still just didn't quite have enough. And we have 6 of these guys. This is looking pretty hairy now. Okay, I've got a plan. So Gene's going to use his entire movement to get himself into that space there. He's then going to give Solomon a free action, and this free action that Solomon's going to have is to use the cannon to destroy everything that is in that space. So that's 11 points for him. He's now on level yellow. And we've got rid of our spoiler abomination and 6 workers. We're then going to go for Solomon, so he's going to have moving there for his first action. His second action, he's going to turn this around and blow up these guys, which is another 6 experience points for him. And he's now got the medic ability. His third action, he's going to blast these guys. Oh. And then for his last action, he's going to shoot into this zone and hopefully take out at least one of those guys. So it's 3 dice, 5 or more. And he got a 5, so he's taken out one of them. Okay, next we're going to get Carl's going to activate and he's going to shoot into this zone. We're hopefully going to take out at least one of those guys. He's got an extra dice for his ranged combat. And he took out one of them. Second action, he's going to shoot again. Took out another one of them. He's then going to grab Andre's explosives and then move into there for his final action. Fiona's going to activate next. She's going to move in there for 1 action. She's going to place her explosives for her second action. And for a third action, she's going to move into this zone here. Which leaves us with Andre. So Andre is going to move into this zone here. He's then going to shove all of these guys into this mold zone. Then he's going to concentrate fire on the mold zone itself, the pod zone. So I need 2 successes here. Miss. Miss. Yikes. I've just got to check to see whether Maria moved. So I was just checking to see whether Maria moved then, and she's not moved. So she's going to try and do exactly what I tried to do with Andre. So she's going to try and target this zone, taking out the pods. Now I could target these guys, I could still kill them, but I don't want to do any damage to my team. So I'm just going to hopefully take them all out with what? I just need 2 5s. Nope. Second attack. A 6 and a 5. She does it. She blasts 6 of these guys. She's now level yellow. We have an inactive mold there. I'm very happy with what she did there. So she's going to grab Gene's explosives, and that is going to be the end of the round for those guys. So we managed to take out a ton of these zombies, which worked out pretty well for us. this goes in there. So we actually, yeah, we pretty much cleared the board thanks to the meteorite gun. So the top there, we mold spawn 2 workers. Now that's not terrible because we've only got 3 mold zones currently. Oh no, 4 mold zones currently on the board. So we can have 8 workers up here. Okay, for our second spawn, we get 6 hunters. We're not so much worried about stuff up here because we can just blow them up. But then down there, we get 6 workers. So we have a ton of workers around. Right, so we're back to our guys. Okay, Carl's currently got the crawly bot control, so he's going to activate the crawly bot. The crawly bot is going to target this zone here. He's rolling 5 dice because he gets an extra dice in ranged. But then this is machine action. I'm not going to give him an extra dice. I think that's how we play this. So we just need 4s, and we got 3 4s and a 6. So you take out 3 of these guys and 1 of those. The crawly bot is then going to target this zone up here. Well, actually, no. The crawly bot is actually going to move into this zone for its second action. Third action, we're going to target this zone over here. Although I'm not sure whether you can do that. Do you know what? I'm going to play you can't do it. I think we can't shoot if there's a zombie in your area. So the crawly bot's going to target this area for its second action. Misses, of course it does. Third action, does it this time. And our fourth action is to move that into there. Okay, so Fiona is going to grab the control off of Kyle for the first action. Second action, she's going to target into this zone here. And we got 3 hits there. So it's 3 workers gone. She's now into level yellow. She's going to target again. Takes out 4 guys this time. And she's got 1 more action. So she's going to target it again. And yeah, we're taking out all of those guys. So Maria's going to activate 1, 2, 3. And she's going to place down the explosives there for a final action. Jean's going to activate now. Jean is going to give Maria a free action, and her action is going to be to move into this zone. We're then going to get Jean to move into there for 1. His second action is to take the explosives off of Carl. Third action is to place the explosives. And then he's going to move here. So we've done everything we need to do. We just need to get out of dodge now. So we're going to get Andre to move into here for 1. He's going to then shove these guys into there for his second action. Then he's going to move 3, 4. Now I'm confused because I kind of feel like Andre's actually already gone. But no, he hasn't. He hasn't. I don't think he has. Solomon's going to activate, and I forgot about these guys here. So Solomon is going to activate, and he's going to blast these guys. He's then going to shoot into this zone here, trying to hit the pods. So he's concentrating fire. Misses. Misses. And he misses. But he's going to close the door as a free action. I believe that's all of my guys activated. So these workers, they're going to come around this side. Actually, no, one of them's going to activate. And the other one's going to move through. That's what we're going to do, guys. These guys all come down here. And we don't have anyone else on the board. So we're just running now, guys. So at the top there, we have a Juggernaut Abomination. Down here, we find 8 workers. And I've actually taken off the spawn point, but there are 8 workers up here. Then up the top there, we have a spoiler abomination. So our Juggernaut gets to activate again, and our spoiler appears. We're going to start with Maria, who I'm not sure I think she's on that space. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Andre, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What am I doing? There's a goddamn zombie in there. Okay, so Solomon's going to start. He's going to punch that guy in the face because Solomon, he gets an additional dice with melee. So 3 dice. Yeah, punches that guy, no problem. Solomon then activates this to blow that guy up. And then he's going to move 1, 2. Maria, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And we're going to give the explosions happen now. And the Crawly Bot was still in there. Oh dear. Whoops. So the Crawly Bot is destroyed along with everything else in there. Yeah, the only thing I'm kind of querying is whether I can actually have those objective tokens on mold spaces. I may have actually lost the mission when the Spore Abomination appeared because it would have created mold, and you might not even be able to place objective tokens in mold spaces. So I'm kind of confused because it kind of feels like this mission could be over in no time because if any mold comes in any of these areas here, it would essentially mean you can't do it unless you can only place stuff in inactive mold zones. I do not know. So if I have played that incorrectly, then please let me know, guys. But as far as I'm concerned, for this gameplay at all, at least this is done. Well, I finished that, but I have some queries. I'm not quite sure whether I would have actually achieved that level because I'm not sure whether mold, if you can place objective tokens on mold zones, or if you have to destroy the mold zones beforehand. If you have to destroy the mold zones beforehand, that level would be ridiculous because you get any mold in that bottom area and yeah, there's no coming back from it. You'd have to find hellfire canisters, and then if you keep getting those Spore Abominations spawning, you're just going to be there until, well, maybe that's it. I mean, it is supposed to take you 120 minutes to play that. So, yeah, maybe you are supposed to, you can't place objectives on mold zones. If that is the case, then please let me know in the comments below. And I apologize profusely. My understanding going into this was if mold appears on a zone with an objective, it would destroy it. And I think that kind of happened. So, do you know what? We're just going to call this one a draw. I'm not going to call it a loss because I kind of feel like I did everything I needed to do, and there's enough kind of grey unclarity on this to go, yeah, it's not actually a win, but not actually a loss. So we'll say we drew. I mean, at this point, I could give them a win because I've won every game in this, I believe, so far. So let's say it was a technical loss, but a spiritual victory, perhaps. Yes, anyway, if you do know the answer to that, and please let me know in the comments below. For other people who might have the same questions during this game of Black Ops. I've been the ever excitable Adam, the ever excitable. If you like our content, then please like and subscribe to our Instagram, our Facebook, and of course our YouTube. And feel free to message us and tell us what other kind of games you'd like to see us play. Until next time, guys, stay safe and keep rolling.